up, Alycats and new viewers? Welcome to another installment of Inside Alyssa White! What was that? I don't know. I give up on accents, guys, but I'm gonna still keep doing them, so just get used to it. Inside Alyssa White is where you ask me questions. You can either ask them in the comment box down below, or you can tweet at me at LyssaRee with the hashtag Inside Alyssa White, and I'll answer your questions in the next installment. You can ask me pretty much anything you want, and I'll answer it. But let's just get started. The first question is from Dustin Horton, and he asks, what's your favorite childhood Christmas gift you ever received? My favorite childhood Christmas gift that I ever received? That's hard. I never really had a favorite gift that I received as a kid, because usually I got my cool gifts on my birthday. Mostly probably just games and stuff. Like, I can't picture a specific thing currently that was my favorite Christmas gift. That's difficult, because I could tell you my favorite childhood birthday gift, it was a PS2, but Christmas gift, I can't remember. Oh gosh, this is terrible. I suck. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn-out leather. Doonkey Forever, am I saying your name right? Please let me know, because it bugs me if I don't know if I'm saying someone's name right. Asks, do you ship any characters? If yes, do you remember your first ship? What was some of your favorite ships, canon or crack? And what's your recent ship? Ha 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 ha. Do I ship characters? Yes. Since I do ship characters, my first ship was, of course, Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. I actually wanted to marry Tuxedo Mask myself, but I really loved him and Serena Usagi together. I thought they were so cute, and I loved the way they bickered, but at the end of the day, they loved each other. And yeah, that was my first ship. Some of my favorite ships currently, that's Jamie and Claire from Outlander, because just goals. One that's major to me, and it better freaking happen before the show ends, is Richie and Kate from Dusk Till Dawn, the series. Oh my gosh, I know she's underage, and I know he has some mental stuff going on, but I love them together. They have sexual tension. I need them to happen. Kitschy needs to happen. Also, I really ship Sir Jorah Mormont and Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones, just because this guy's been in the friend zone for so long, and he loves Daenerys so freaking much. You can tell just by the way he looks at her how much he loves her, and I'm just like, take pity on the poor guy and, you know, go make love to him or something. Like, come on, Daenerys, come on. This guy's been with you since the beginning, and he loves you so much, and he's not that bad looking. Daenerys, please. Also, one last ship before I go on to the end part of this question is Rafael Solano and Jane Villanueva from Jane the Virgin. Spoiler alert, but yes, she's married to Michael currently, but everyone knows that she secretly will end up with Rafael by the end of the series, because they belong together. Okay, who would choose Michael over Rafael? A lot of people, I know, okay? Anyway, I just love Rafael, and Jane needs to get with the program and get with Rafael, who is the father of her baby, okay? Just get together with freaking Rafael, Jane. I'm very passionate about my ships, as you can tell. And the last part of that question was your recent ship. Well, those were all recent ships, so there you go, Doonkey. I'm sure that was really entertaining for you guys. Robert Payne asks, what is your top 5 favorite YouTube series? Ooh, this is good. I would have to say my top 5 favorite series. First off, I really love the Game Chasers. I love their channel in general. They're both amazing guys, and I just love watching their adventures. I love their humor. I've met these guys in person, and they're just really amazing, and I highly suggest you go check them out. Another series that I really love on YouTube is my friend Brit's series. She does several series, and I love them all equally. She has Ask Brit Shit. She has her video game hauls. She does What You Playin'. She has several video series that I adore, and I adore Brit. I've met her in person as well. I love her. I want to marry her. Anyway, I suggest you go and subscribe to her because she's amazing. Let's see, technically the 4th series I really love watching my friend Rachel's Watson Rachel's Box videos, Rachel Moore. She always gets really cool gifts, and she's so adorable, and it's just really awesome to see her so happy and giggly and bubbly and getting amazing gifts. And I know some people have problems with, you know, people receiving mail, but I think it's just so cute and so wonderful, and she deserves it. So that's another favorite series of mine. And lastly, I'm gonna have to go with my boo 8-Bit Eric's videos. I adore his gameplay series, I adore his subscription box unboxings. They're just so much fun to watch, and he's such a great guy, and he's so funny, and I just adore the crap out of him. So those are 5 of my favorite series, but I have so many series that I love, and I hate excluding people, but pretty much everyone I'm subscribed to, I love their content. But you can't see my subscriptions, so what's the point of that? Anyway, those are some of my favorites. Just some. Wibblebubble has a very good question, and that is, would you rather be animated, computer-generated, a puppet, a marionette, an automaton, shadow puppet, clay figure, animal voiceover, abstracted, or be impersonated? Let me tell you, I've been impersonated before, and that's not fun, so scratch that off the list. But I think I would have to say I'd love to be an automaton, because I would love to be one like Ava from Ex Machina and just be gorgeous. And yeah, she had a crappy life, but if you've seen the movie, you know what happens. And she's just beautiful. And I think it'd be really cool to be a robot. I'm just saying, I think it'd be really freaking cool because you could do so much stuff. And you know, if you're a robot, you don't have to worry about getting sick or dealing with anxiety or anything like that. And you could pass for human because, you know, technology's advanced a lot. Plus you'd be super smart and you'd be really good at probably playing video games and stuff, like the best ever. So I think I would be an automaton, okay? I'd be a robot. Cobra6 Star Wars asks, do you collect any Star Wars? Why, yes I do. But as you can tell from the picture you're seeing, I don't have a huge collection. This needs to be remedied. I'll definitely be adding to it. Money's tight around here, so I can't add to it currently. But I do want to have more Star Wars stuff just because I love Star Wars. I've become super invested in it over the last year or so. And I definitely need more Star Wars stuff. But yes, I do collect Star Wars. And the last question is from Twitter from my friend Steven S. Again, I've said this before, I've mentioned him before. I don't know how to say your last name, and I don't want to butcher it, so you're Steven S. If you'd like me to call you something else, please let me know. But his question is, you're in the program to start a colony on either the moon or Mars, probably Mars. You're tasked to bring with you 5 people, 5 movies, 5 soundtracks, 5 games, 5 various albums, 5 books, and 5 various items. What and who would make the list? P.S. Can I be on the 5 people? Yes, you can, Steven. You can be in the 5 people, so I need 4 people. So I'm going to have to refer back to this question to answer this. You know, I kind of like the moon, but Mars, they are saying is maybe inhabitable. I don't know. But I like the moon. There's something about the moon. So I think I would make a colony on the moon, if at all possible. Okay, so 5 people I'd bring with me. You're one of the 5 people, so I got 4 people left. I'm pretty sure I'd have to bring my mom because she's one of my best friends. I'd have to bring my uncle because, again, he's one of my best friends. And then the last 2 people I would bring would be my friend Britt Brombacher because I adore her. And I would also bring my friend Cowrie Decay because, again, I love her. And it'd just be so much fun with all of you guys. So those are my 5 people. I know I'm leaving a lot of people out. Like, I wish I could bring more than 5 people, but Steven says only 5, so I'm sorry. 5 movies to bring. So I'm assuming my colony has electricity and we have Blu-ray players and stuff. So 5 movies I would bring to the moon would be Where the Heart Is, because that's my favorite movie of all time. The second would be Silver Linings Playbook, which is another one of my all-time favorite films. The third film I would bring would be Pan's Labyrinth, because, again, favorite film. 4th would probably be the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm cheating, but it comes all together in one, so cheating. I love the Lord of the Rings trilogy. In the 5th one, I'd probably bring the Star Wars original trilogy, just because. Cheating again. Okay, 5 soundtracks. Okay, 5 soundtracks. I'm assuming this is movie or game related. I would bring the Suicide Squad soundtrack because I really enjoy it. I would bring the Twilight soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack, guys. All of their soundtracks are good. The Twilight series soundtracks are really good. And another one you're gonna think I'm freaking crazy for mentioning is the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. It's fantastic, okay? The movie's terrible, but the soundtrack's great. Another soundtrack I would bring would be the Dr. Horrible soundtrack, because I love the songs so much and they always cheer me up. And the last soundtrack I'd bring would probably be the Lord of the Rings trilogy soundtrack, just because it's really epic music and you can just kind of, you know, pretend you're in the Battle of Helm's Deep or you're exploring or whatever. You could just imagine yourself in different things. So, the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. 5 games. Okay, so I'm assuming I have every video game console in existence on this colony. So 5 games I would bring would, of course, be Mass Effect 2, favorite game of all time. The original Tomb Raider, because that was the first game I ever played. I would bring Tales of Vesperia, which is my favorite JRPG. I would bring Uncharted 4, because it's my favorite PS4 game. And the 5th game I would bring, let's see, this is difficult because I have to choose. Oh my gosh. I think the 5th game I would bring would be probably Bloody Roar, because that's the fighting game I really love. I wish they'd bring that back or do a HD remaster or something. It's so underrated, but I loved it as a child and I always have fun replaying that when I do replay it. So Bloody Roar, because we need a co-op game up there on the moon. 5 various albums. Okay, so 5 various albums by artists. I would definitely bring the greatest hits of Def Leppard because they're my favorite band of all time. I would bring the greatest hits of Queen because, again, another one of my favorite bands. I would bring the greatest hits of Journey. I would bring Back in Black by AC/DC. And the last album I would bring would be... Ooh, this is hard. This is really, really hard because I love music so much. I guess the 5th album I would bring would probably be a mix CD that I made myself of songs that I would want to listen to over and over again. So there we go. Next one is 5 books. 5 books I would bring. I'd probably just bring, this is 9 books, okay, but the Outlander series, because I can read those over and over again and never get tired of them. So I'm bringing the Outlander series. And 5 various items. Okay, 5 various items I would bring to the moon. Obviously, I would need a computer so I could, you know, do videos on the moon. I'd bring a camera to record videos. I would bring my cell phone because I still need to keep in touch with people and manage my social media accounts when I'm not on my computer. I'd bring my cat. I'd make sure that the moon was sustainable for animals. And the last thing I would bring would be... I would bring a mode of transportation so I could drive around the moon and not, you know, have to walk everywhere. That'd be great. So those were all the questions for this installment of Inside Alyssa White. Again, if you'd like to ask me a question, ask it in the comment box down below or tweet at me at LyssaRee with the hashtag Inside Alyssa White. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you liked it, share it because that helps the channel grow. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel and you like what you've seen and heard, my face will be floating over here at some point. You can click it and that'll subscribe you to my channel. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media sites, they're all listed in the description box down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and kisses. Bye!